Hey guys, it's Queenie Core. Queenie Core. How is everybody? I hope everyone's well. So I haven't done a video for a while. I think I don't even remember when I do them. I'm sorry if the lighting's a bit poor. Maybe I could try moving you closer to me, further from me. Anyway, so yeah, today's video is actually about um mental health. I know I've already done a video, and I wore a mask in that. It's not easy making a video, and showing potentially a load of random people in the world who you are. So I mean, anyway, carrying on from that. So yeah, this is a video on mental health because there is just so many people suffering from mental health, so many people suffering from um, an unhealthy state of mind, an unhealthy psychological well-being thing. But so yeah, so today's video is just a few techniques that might help people out. Whether they work or not, I cannot guarantee anything. Everything is like a trial and error basis thing. And I'm also not a qualified, I'm not a qualified practitioner or anything. I would like to be one day, but you, I've done a bit of work around it, so I do know some things. I do know a bit. I'm not totally just speaking crap. So yeah, so it's so important to have a healthy state of mind. If your mind is not healthy, as in you're having unhealthy thoughts, it's gonna affect everything else about you. Your your body is gonna suffer. If you're not happy, you will, for example, if you're feeling depressed, you might not want to eat, therefore affecting your body. You'll have a lack of energy, or it could be that you might overeat and therefore again affecting your body. You might have energy, but you might feel lethargic. I think it's that. A lot of fatigue. You just won't have. You're eating, but trying to fill maybe a void. It's something. No, I'm not trying to talk about myself here, just in case you're thinking that. But I'm just saying there are many reasons as to why your mind is so important. Your mind controls everything that you do. So, um, it's always important to ensure if you're not feeling happy in yourself, you need to get help. Or obviously in this day and age, even with mental health though, saying that calling something mental health, or even being told you've got some sort of psychological disorder, a lot of people would want to run away or tell you you're mad instead. And there's still a whole big stigma attached to it. People don't want to admit that they need help, and it is really sad that we still live in that day and age. I mean, I have to admit, I don't even know if I don't even like admitting when I need help, but when I need help, I will ask for it, even if it is the last resort. When it comes to the way I work sometimes, and that's very similar to others. You don't always feel you need to seek any help, so bearing that in mind, if you can get support from somewhere, take it. It's really helpful, and having a good support network around you is just so it's so key. It's so effective and beneficial to your psychological well-being, to promote a better psychological well-being, I suppose. So for example, I'm just going to give you a few techniques. For example, if you've got something like anxiety, you worry a lot, you're always thinking about potential problems, have a set worry time. In that, you decide, for example, for the whole week, you could say at 12 o'clock at midday or 11:30 a.m., I'm going to schedule that in as my worry time. And within that, you think about your worries, write them all down so you don't forget them, obviously. And any of the worries you come or you think about throughout that day, you save them for your next worry time, because there's so many things you're worrying about, but they're not always even anything you need to worry about. And you know that, but you're still going to worry about it sometimes. So important to establish a worry time. If you are a worrier, establish one. Make sure if you have any worries, you put them in that worry time only. And then slowly you'll be able to, during your worry time, once you've given up on all the worries you can think of, you start looking at practical ways they can be solved, or resolved. For example, my petrol's gonna run out. Oh my god, what am I gonna do? That is something to worry about. But if you've still got some petrol left in your if you've still got some petrol left in your car, just think about how you're gonna get to the next petrol station. Just make things a bit more practical. Deal with it one at a time, though. Don't take on every worry altogether. Write them down so you don't forget them, though, because that might end up being another worry of yours. I'm going to forget what I was meant to worry about. Write them down. It's simple. So that's a very basic technique. Another one I think is really good is progressive muscle relaxation. So basically, when we're in stressful situations, we tend to tense up. Not necessarily ready to fight or anything, but that was very stiff. But we tense up, we clench our teeth, or we worry. Everything basically, it's just an automatic response. So in that time, it's you might not always realize it, but it probably does happen to most people. So a good way to relax is actually using that same technique. Is that you tense everything up in your body, all in a sequence, one at a time. So you tense everything up and then you release. So how it works is, 1 second, I'm just gonna move this. I think, not saying that's any better, but yeah. So what happens is, you can lie flat anywhere, sit up anywhere, just take a comfortable position, and then have your neck supported with a pillow or cushion. It usually is better if you are lying down. So what's going to happen is, what you're going to do is you're going to go through every single part of your body and just tense it and release it. So I'll show you. For example, you start off with your right hand. My right hand is this one. My right hand and my arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tense it, and then release. And then the second time, I'm going to lightly tense it and then release it. Just lightly tensing it so you can still tell it is being tensed. And then third time, I just want you to just release and just focus on what's going on. You're paying attention to the fact that you just released it. Does it feel any different? And do that with your left hand. Tense, 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 release. Yeah, tense lightly and then release, and then third time just release. That's it, just release. Go to your right leg next time. I'm not going to do that this time because I'm sitting down and I've actually got, I'm just going to move this back, sorry. Hi. I'm not going to do that because I've hurt my right leg. So I know I've also got a hot water bottle on it. So yeah, Never go to the gym, that's why I say. I feel like I've just done leg day, for God's sake. I hate the gym since then. Anyway, yeah. Probably poor like warm up and stuff, but hey. So yeah. You left so after your right arm and right hand and arm, you do your left arm, then right leg, then left leg, then your stomach and your chest, yeah. Then your back muscles. With that, you just pull your shoulders back slightly, so it's ooh, lightly, and then just release. Okay, then it's your neck and throat. So push your head slightly back, and then so tense that. Then it's your face. So what you can do is scrunch up your face. You go, and then release, and then just slightly, and then release, and then just release. So that's progressive muscle relaxation. So try those two out. They might be useful, they might not be. Trial and error, guys. I'm just trying to help you. I've just seen too much and I've heard so much, and I honestly wish sometimes I could just take people's troubles away. I really do. So that was that. I mean, automatically we run on autopilot. Our thoughts, our mind, everything. We're just like, we're doing one thing, but we're thinking about another thing, and that's how our mind runs. Which is why sometimes we might even become angry at sometimes, because we just suddenly get pulled back into the present, and we're just like, no, that's not the way it happened. Blah, 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 blah. No, I'm not gonna do this. But you didn't even hear the backstory because you was too busy in autopilot. So try and, when you realize, sometimes you do realize, sometimes you might not, but try and use mindfulness to try and bring back your thoughts. And mindfulness helps you to stay present and you're focusing on everything. So mindfulness is simply just being present, being there, being aware, being involved in what's going on there and then. So that's all from me, Queenie Core. Hopefully I'll come back with another... come back. I will be back eventually. But yes, that is all from me, Queenie Core. I hope you're all well, and I do wish everybody happiness and enough to get by, and I hope everybody stays in a good, sound state of mind. So yeah, everybody take care. It's Queenie Core out. Bye. Oh, by the way, if you do have any questions, any concerns, any problems, I will put a link down below just of agencies you can contact. Or my email address is possibly on my page. You can just drop me an email. Keep yourself anonymous if you want, that's fine. And I'm happy to help you in whichever way I can, honestly. I'm here to help. That's it. So take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye.